You are turned on to Midwest Outdoors magazine. Since 1967, helping people enjoy the outdoors. Sponsored in part by Rapala Lures, Shakespeare Ugly Stick, America's strongest, most sensitive rod, Northwest Ontario, Canada, Abu Garcia, quality rods and reels for life. This week on Midwest Outdoors, incredible Northwest Ontario fishing action, pan fishing on the Madison Chain, and Lake Michigan salmon out of the Port of Sheboygan. It all starts right here, right now.
Welcome to Midwest Outdoors, everybody. Jeff Gustafson here, and I've got my buddy Gerry Cariou from Sunset Country Tourism with me.
You ready for him?
Scoop that guy up, buddy. Wow, that's
nice
awesome.
Fish.
Nice lake trout.
Yep.
We are out fishing in Northwest Ontario, and we're gonna show you some multi-species action today and catch some lake trout, catch some walleyes maybe, pike, bass. We've got it all up here, and we're gonna try and catch it all today.
The thing I like about lake trout is the fight these fish give you. When they bite, you know he's on.
Look at that. That's why you go to Sunset Country and fish for lake trout, baby. We're like 10 minutes into our little adventure here, and that is a honey of a fish, hey Brad? Sweet, jig popped out. We're fishing in barbless country here on Lake of the Woods. So that jig just popped out. Look at that, isn't that pretty? That's awesome. Woo. That thing was happy.
Changes people, especially you come from an urban area, say like Chicago, Illinois, Minneapolis, Minnesota. You know, this is a different world, and that's what people take back with them is the landscape memories, and they hold on to them for the long winter.
We've got no shortage of those big, beautiful eagles in Northwest Ontario either. It doesn't matter which lake you go to, you will see some of those things, guaranteed. We have lots of fish, so not every one of them is going to be a giant.
He sure bit harder than his size.
Do you want a picture? Really, the point of our show today is just to show you that in Northwest Ontario, Sunset Country region, we have a really wide variety of different species you can catch. And, you know, for people in the Midwest that watch this show, you guys are all a day's drive from here. And there's, Gerry, how many resorts across the region do people have to choose from?
You know, at least 250. Fly in, boat in, drive in, houseboating. If you're a canoeist, you can catch, you know, tons of fish in the canoe parks. So
I got another little Waldo.
The little ones are biting. There they go.
But you know, there's not many places you can go and go on a fishing trip and go on the Sunset Country website. You search for walleyes on Google, you'll find it, and you can design any kind of trip you want, from 5-star resorts to do-it-yourself fly-in places. You know, it's really endless, the options. Tourism's our big industry up here, and we're proud of our fisheries, and we have lots of fun, and I'm sure if you come up here on a trip, you'll have fun too. Some of them are really hard, like almost like getting punched in the arm, just like that. That's a pretty nice start to the day. First cast. Hopefully we're gonna catch a bunch of more nice walleyes just like that. If you go on a 3 or 4 or 5 day trip, you can fish lake trout one day and then, you know, go catch pike or bass or walleye or crappie, whatever you want, muskie the next day, and you can't do that in the territories.
Right, and as I even go further north, we get another trout species, specks, right?
It's kind of late season, and they're out on the rocks, not back in the weedy bays as much as they are earlier in the year, so we're casting suspending jerk baits and Fishing them pretty fast, pretty aggressively. Look at that. We got a big tooth. That was probably a big muskie or something. Look at the size of that. Big toothy critter.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
It looks like a
boy.
muskie too.
Big muskie. Whoa. Yeah.
All right. Nice surprise.
Nice. I'm just gonna go nice and easy. I got kind of light hooks on there. I'm not really geared up for catching a big muskie here right now, but there it, ooh, yeah. Come on up and show yourself, baby. Whoa. Little spin action. Okay. Whoa.
No, I missed it.
That's all right.
You went surface on
Not going to be a real easy project here, but I don't know how well he's hooked. He's kind of hooked on the outside of the mouth.
He's hooked till it's on the side, yeah.
Just so we just don't want to watch. We don't jam that net into the hooks.
Yeah, they're okay. I should be able to get him this time.
Nice, nicely done. Hooks are out. Hooks out of there.
That's a hefty fish, bud.
That's the biggest muskie I have ever caught.
Look at the fatness of that pup.
Wow.
Wow. All right, this is what fishing in northwestern Ontario is about.
Awesome.
Congrats. Like, what is that? She's
I don't know.
a
I don't even
chunker.
have a measuring device to measure it, but it's a big fish. That's probably the biggest one I've ever caught, so I'm happy. That's why you come to northwestern Ontario, though. These fish live in a lot of lakes across the region, and they get big, and they're fun to catch. Go check out the Sunset Country website, and you can make your dream trip happen. This has been another episode of Midwest Outdoors. Stick around, there's some more good stuff coming up after this.
Welcome to Leech Lake in Walker, Minnesota, your world-class fishing destination with a small-town feel. Walleye, bass, pike, and panfish swim in our waters, and our friendly community will warm your heart. Leech Lake has 195 miles of shoreline and some of the best family-oriented fun in northern Minnesota. We have a bustling downtown and over 30 resorts and hotels in the area, so bring your family and your friends. Hiking, biking, fishing, shopping, and more await you at Leech Lake. Start planning your trip at leechlake.org.
What happens when precision engineering meets a lifetime of quality and innovation? Up to 29% lighter and driven by a more powerful Duragear design. This is our lightest, strongest, most compact Revo yet. Why reimagine perfection? Because, like you, we live for this. The completely redesigned Revo by Abu Garcia. For life. See more at abugarcia.com/Revo.
Hi there, I'm Kevin Fassbind. This is my ice fishing tournament partner Nick Smyers and all-around good angler also. We're out here today with Midwest Outdoors. We're kind of looking for bass today on the Madison Chain. I came across some panfish, and luckily we have Uncle Josh meat products in the boat. And we're gonna see how many of these panfish that we came across we can put in the boat. What was that? There's a crappie. It's a nice 10-inch crappie. Got the leaf worm right in the maw. Beautiful thing about having these baits in your boat is you just throw them in there, and whenever you need them, you got them. You don't have to be planning on pan fishing. You run across them, you got a few ice fishing jigs, a bobber, and some Uncle Josh meat. You're gonna be able to catch panfish whenever you come across them. So you can see my bait's just fine. That's 2 fish now, and it'll be there for the next 10, I'm sure.
Another one just engulfed that leaf worm all the way down in its throat. I don't think I've changed baits yet. Hasn't got wore out on me. pretty nice fish. See if we can get into some more.
That's the other nice thing about the, we're making long casts. We got fairly light lines. We got tiny ice fishing jigs. The meat has some good weight to it too. That'll help you. We got really small bobbers, and we can just really whip it out. We don't have to worry about the bait falling off. I mean, we're chucking this stuff. I think they're warming up a little bit now. The Maimoon has got them stuck. So these fish are responding to the sun being out. It's a real beautiful, bright day, fairly calm, and the water is warming up as we sit here, and the fishing just gets better this time of year when that happens.
Once again, ate it really deep, really engulfing that stuff. They soak it and impregnate it with natural live bait scents, and these fish just don't know the difference, and a lot of times I think it works better in live bait. And Kevin's actually got another one. He's got a nicer one. That one's on the crawler, Kev?
Yeah, that's the Canadian crawler. It's a half of a leaf worm, 4-inch leaf worm, and that's the same bait I started with about 45 minutes ago. It's still there. This stuff's a deal. Oh, there we go. Switch gears here a little bit. Decided to try for some bluegills. The first of many, I'm sure.
That's a pretty one, Kevin. That's a pretty bluegill there. Really thick fish. The water's a little dirtier here than when we were fishing earlier, so I thought I need a color change. So I went to the pink 2-inch meat leech. And as you can see, that's the whole entire bait on that Custom Jigs and Spins check eye jig. Got a nice bluegill thanks to it. Get him back and make another cast.
Oh, it's a bass. It's a large one. Obviously not a keeper, but whenever you catch a bonus bass when you're bluegill fishing, it's good times. We've been fishing for about 4 hours now. We've caught a lot of bluegills, a lot of crappies, and everything we've caught has been on these rigs. He's using a 4mm Custom Jig and Spin check eye. I'm using a size 12 Maimoon, and our trailer has been exclusively Uncle Josh meat products, whether it be the 2-inch leech or the 3-inch leaf worm. Mine is a half a 3-inch leech worm. Nick's been using some 2-inch leech meats, and boy, it's been fun. They're chasing it. They want it so bad. The crappies moved in. Trying to bluegill fish, we catch crappies.
That's another nice crappie on the leaf worm today. Make sure you go out and get yourself some leaf worms and red worms. You see how great they work. That's the same one Kevin's been fishing all day.
You don't think 50 panfish for a 2-inch hunk of pork's a bargain? I do.
This is Kevin Fassbind. I'm Nick Smyers, and we'll see you next time here on Midwest Outdoors.
Lose yourself in the history. Surround yourself in the beauty of Sully's Hill National Game Preserve. Experience fishing adventures with trophy walleye, pike, and perch. A hunter's paradise. The region is in the heart of the Central Flyway for waterfowl. There are 18 holes of golf right at the water's edge. With over 240 retailers in town, you are sure to find just what you're looking for. Experience the adventure of Devil's Lake, North Dakota. Whether it's panfish or trout you're after, you have to check out the amazing China bait. This action bait works great with small hooks or jigs included with the package. The small compact container fits in any tackle box. China bait comes on a 3-inch roll, and one small strip will allow you to catch 30 to 40 panfish. China bait works great both summer and winter. Get your China bait today. Call 1-888-203-3373. That's 1-888-203-3373. The amazing China bait. Call right now.
We are
are hooked up here at Dumperton. The morning has just started. We are very close to Sheboygan, as you can see, and we are close to this fish.
Watch the hook and don't fly out, man. This thing is green. He is fighting like a son of a gun. Hang on.
Now you are getting a look at how. That's how Dan got his name right there. That chimpy net job.
That's what happens when a fish comes in green like that, man.
Yeah.
I still don't think he knows he's hooked.
We are out with Dumper Dan today. I'm Greg Jones. We got on the show. We got Tina Repke. We got Jake Dean. We got Captain George. We got a gorgeous morning going here. Stay with us. It's going to be fun. We're on a port of Sheboygan here. You can see the town's right behind us, but you got great fishing here, Dan. Why don't you tell us why it is that way?
Well, this time of year, the fish, Greg, are coming in to spawn here, the port of Sheboygan, and they come right up our Sheboygan River to spawn. So it's a great place to target these salmon, troll through here with spoons, plugs, and body baits and catch some big fish.
You got deep water close by, so you got great fishing all year?
Absolutely, and we catch kings here. The port of Sheboygan is a king salmon port. It's been for many years. We catch 80% of our catch are king salmon. So we catch them all season long from April through October. Up with the rod tip.
There you go. Good job.
There's a big king.
That was some wild action. We had two on it once, actually. The other one actually spooled us, so who knows how big that fish was, but that one's huge.
Yeah, that was a nice double header, Greg. Two nice kings on, and I'll tell you, they fight hard, and it's hard to get them in the boat. They're real aggressive and run out a pile of lines, so good job, Tina. We got him, man! Oh, no, we gotta get him! Oh, we just turned back into the Gap Harbor area here in Sheboygan. Just made the turn, and bingo, we got one banging right away here on the inside Dipsy diver rod. Jake's got him on right now. He's back about 100 feet or so. This one, what happened is this fish hit the inside diver rod, and he kind of ran to the west, and he got in our outside diver rod, so we got one tangled in the other. But the key to this is for me not to pull that hard on this rod, just kind of let it dangle there and pick up the slack while Jake reels in the fish on his rod.
That's why you come out with guys like Dumper Dan and his crew. He's got a bunch of great captains, bunch of great first mates, but they know how to deal with these situations. These fish are wild. You hook up and they take off. Oh, the Captain George shake, see that? There's experience. Home stretch here, Jake. Bring her to the grill. There you go. Teamwork, woo!
Good job, Jake. Wow. Good job, guys.
And all this great fishing's really easy to get to here in Sheboygan, too. You got great interstate systems feeding in. Jake's from Milwaukee. That's about an hour drive up. We came out of the cities. That's about 5 hours over, a couple hours north of Chicago. Easy to get to for this great action.
Boy, did these fish fight or what? Wow.
The anticipation of the next bite is just awesome.
You gotta love the cold water.
So you got guys coming from all over the place to the fish, huh?
You got it, Greg. All over the country they come from the fish here out of the port of Sheboygan, but realistically, Greg, a lot of our clients come from all over the Midwest. Come in from an 8 or 10 hour drive time to get to us in Sheboygan, and that's where lodging and fishing packages come in real big with us, because you can fish a couple days, you can stay a night lodging, and it's the perfect package for fishing and lodging here at Dumper Dan Charters.
I can see why they want to fish. Holy cow, this fish is running. You guys are busy this summer too, huh? You put up a new condo?
You got it. We got the new condo up, the riverfront store, and more lodging for our customers. And yeah, the phone was ringing off the hook all summer, so a lot of people cashed in on this fantastic king salmon fishing here out of the port of Sheboygan.
How many people can you sleep in there then?
We can get 8 people in each unit comfortably. Plenty of beds, pull-out couch, little kitchen area. We do have the gas grill outside if you want to cook your own catch, or if you want to fry a steak on the grill, we have that as well on our patio deck. A real nice setup here at Dumper Dan's right on the riverfront.
19, 18 feet. If the line counter's right, we're pretty close. And you don't want to come in yet. You do this once and you're going to want to come back the rest of your life. I tell you what, you will not forget catching these fish.
I got him. Look at that though. Not hooked that good at all.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Didn't need a pliers to get that out. That's unbelievable, huh?
Tell you what, like I said, you catch one of them, you will not forget it. And you will want to be back.
How does he feel?
Stuff.
Yeah, I bet. Look at how bent over that rod is. It's a 10.5-foot rod. You can barely get any line.
Even if I wanted to pull up, I couldn't.
I know. This is how you like to see them tire out though, just like this. Run out a bunch of line, tire out, come in slow, just slowly bring them in, kind of like Greg's fish, you know, and then they right into the net. Up, 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 I got him.
There we go.
Another big king. Probably the biggest one of the trip right there. Get him, Jonesy, get him, Greg. Hang on to them. There we go. Oh, there's one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Go to the back of the boat though, Greg, with them.
It is one of the most exciting fights you can get in, at least in freshwater fishing. These fish, when you're hooked up, you feel the power.
Got him, buddy?
We got him. Oh, way to go, Jordan. Wow. Look at that one. That right there is the fish that makes people come back to Dumper Dance in Sheboygan, Lake Michigan. That is an awesome fight. Right here, this is a great day of fishing. We've only been out here for just a couple hours. It's easy for you to come out here and do it yourself. All you gotta do is look up dumperdan.com. You're sure to have a good time when you're out here. For Jake, Dumper Dan, the man himself, Tina Repke, I'm Greg Jones, Midwest Outdoors. Will be right back.
Ontario, Canada's Pine Sunset Lodge has excellent fishing for walleye, northern pike, muskie, smallmouth bass, and perch, crappie, and access to lake trout fishing. Our motto is, if you aren't catching fish, we aren't doing our job. Located on the picturesque Wabigoon River system, we are a true Canadian fishing vacation with miles of island-studded waterways. For a carefree fishing or hunting adventure, call us today. Packages start at under $300. Visit pinesunsetlodge.com for more information.
Hey guys, Dan Quinn with Rapala. I'm excited to have this opportunity to talk to you about shad wraps. Everyone that fishes knows about shad wraps. They catch fish all over the country. Any fish that eats minnows eats a shad wrap. Now last year we launched the scatter wrap shad, which has that scoop-shaped bill, gives that bait a wild, evasive action. Goes right, back to center, left, back to center. And this year, we're excited to have a number 5. Having that little bit smaller bait is oftentimes the ticket to trigger those fish. Whether you're casting or trolling, a number 5 scatter wrap shad is going to catch a lot of fish this year. And we've got this in 16 different colors. Make sure you go to a retailer, do yourself a favor, pick one up, tie it on, you're going to catch a lot of fish. This has been Dan Quinn with your Midwest Outdoors Tip of the Week.
Closed captioning of Midwest Outdoors, sponsored by Midwest Outdoors Magazine, on your newsstand now, and the all-new MidwestOutdoors.com, loaded with video, articles, and TV episodes.